Okay, we here. Hopefully, there is no lag. Sup, everyone. Oh, yeah, it's hot in here. Excuse my yawning. Good morning, everybody. This is my new bottle. It is 1 gallon. And it has times on it. And it says like 8 a.m., 10 a.m. And it has like when you're supposed to drink however much. I really like it. Step in the right direction for health reasons. Need to drink more water than I do. Other than that, I hope the fan doesn't get too loud and annoying. I do think I figured out which add-on was causing the problems with the load times, but I don't know why, and I'm not sure 100%, but I'm gonna turn it off when we're porting, and we'll see how it works. All right, let's see. Grumpy Khajiit. We're gonna turn off anything we don't need, actually. Most things we don't need. Why don't you just run it through, just translate. Google Translate. They'll translate a whole web page. They're good like that. And that's how I do it. Alright. So, in case you didn't know, which I think most of you do, I did in fact post a contest up thing. I'm gonna give away Water's Edge to 2 people. Out of my pocket, and I'm okay with that. Here you go. It's a housing contest. You don't have to even build anything new unless you don't have anything like it. And you can, even if I've seen it before, that's okay too, because believe me, I understand burnout. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It really means a lot. I think this is one of those that, for reasons beyond anything to do with me, should really be shared. I'm really hoping that people understand that the community, the housing community, is accepting and loving, and I really want to get that information out there, and that we're a safe haven. So it goes beyond anything that I might have anything to do with. But yeah, please feel free to enter, and I'll give away 2 of the Water's Edges. If you already have it, I'll work with you to get something else. And it should be awesome. It should be awesome. And let's hope that people enter. I know some of you will. Some of you have already said you will, and that's great. So don't worry, I will, at the prompting of some people, I will be checking the entries beforehand to make sure that they're not sneaky cruel on purpose to hurt people. Those people can die in a fire. I will not allow that. And if there's any kind of crappy talk on the post, I know that Zos will smack that shit down, because they're very openly pro LGBT plus, so they're not gonna tolerate that shit either. So I'm not worried about that. Plus, I'm kind of friendly with Zos Adrikoth, and of course I know Cardi. So if things really come to that, you know, I can handle it. But I don't think it'll come to that, because I think they're probably watching the thread very carefully, knowing what people are capable of. And I don't think any of my potatoes have a problem with this, because if you become a potato, by now you know my politics are very liberal. You know what kind of person, loving, accepting person I am. Try not to be judgmental. If this bothers you, you probably don't belong here. You probably don't belong as a potato. I'm sad to say, but it's more important to me that we support people in that community who need it. And that's just where it comes down on, where I come down on it. I guess I'm intolerant of intolerance. So there you go. Just laying it out there for those of you who might not have known that I am liberal as can be. All right. On this issue especially. There may be other issues that I could be perhaps not as liberal on, but this one, forget it. There is no middle ground on this one for me. I was just telling my husband that. Like, for me, it's like, rape is bad. LGBT is good. There's no middle ground. So it's one of those kind of things, you know, where I'm not going to argue it. It's just a truth. All right. Here we are. Miss America. I'm really kind of annoyed there aren't any good pride filters on Snapchat right now for snap filters. Very annoying. What else is going on? People are complaining about the lights on but not on bug. Now, I saw them doing it yesterday. I thought it was just this one person, but it turns out there's a lot of people complaining about that. So if you're having it happen again, either join in on the forums or report it as a bug. What it looks like is you have the light effect, but the brazier or whatever it is not actually on. So it's like you don't see the flames. It's very strange. So keep an eye on that. Also, Monday, tomorrow, Zathmos should be fixed for that bug where you didn't get credit for killing him. So hopefully that'll be dealt with quickly. Let me just make sure that everything is turned off of any import that I can turn off like this. None of this needs to be on for this character. This is all MM. Also, I don't know about you guys, but advanced filters was broken for me yesterday. Looks like there was an update today that fixed it. It was spewing all sorts of weird language all over. It was very strange. I don't really know what that was all about, but it seems to be fixed. Additional news. I did do an index yesterday. Yay! For those of you who may not know, I do an index for every show. Some of them may not be, they're not up to date because I'm horrible. This is June 8th right now is the most recent. But they feature the minute that each item, that each house is at, the author of it, and the title or theme of the house. So that goes up every day, or as much as I can handle. So I'm behind. It's several days behind, but I'm working on it. We'll get there. We'll get caught up again one day. I don't know when, but sooner or later. I don't know that there's much else going on. At least there were drops yesterday. I don't know if those drops are still ongoing. Let me see. I'm checking my drops thingy. Yeah, they are. They're going on. They're ending at 11 p.m. Central. So they are going on right now. You should be earning drop stuff from me right now. Here, check it. If you're not, let me know. but it should have drops for you. So I mean, I know drops are kind of lame, but at the same time, it's free gems, right? It's not the best thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Sorry about the long load times. Whoa! I guess my champion points got reset on this character. Whoa. That's kind of crazy. Wowzers. Wowzers! I need to deal with that. I have not set any of that stuff up. And if you want some advice, there's, of course, the usual people like Alcast, whatever, who are on the internet. But we also have XGameX, who's a friend of mine who is trying to promote their new website with builds and suggestions. That's in the guides section of my Discord. If you wish to check out what they suggest, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try something different because Alcast is usually a little, what's the word, glass cannony for me. So, yes. Okay, true enough. 1 drop per weekend. I really wish they would change that. I don't know why they got so stingy. I'm not sure, like, is it really that bad that they're going to be poor if they give us more than 1 drop? Ridiculous. I really am bothered by that. I mean, every little thing matters to a streamer. We try so hard. So every little bit helps. And, man, I tell you, that was a slap in the face. You know? Whatever. Maybe one day anyone will care, but they certainly don't now. Alright. Do I have the alchemy? Yeah. Okay. Sadness. So as you can see, I'm doing daily writs in Leywin. I decided to try to get a little more familiar with the town of Leywin. I'm not sure if I'm going in the right direction. I think I am. Why isn't it showing on the map? It should be. Am I stupid? I must be stupid. Hello! Wrong way, I know. I'm still learning. That's the thing. Like, that's why I'm doing them here. Because I don't remember where everything is. And I'm like, I need to learn where everything is and get familiar with this town. So that's what I'm doing. I got the clams plate yesterday. That worked. And so that was pleasing. I ate that. Even though it's worth like 250K. Hey! I was like, you know what? I know it's worth money, but I want to eat it. So I ate it. And I was happy. To make the clam plate, you have to use one of those Leywin buckles in it. I'm like, who would eat? Yeah. I'm like, who would do that? Who would eat a clip? That's just weird. Who would eat a buckle? Why are you putting that in food? But yeah, the clams. I also got a cup, but I sold the plan for the cup, and that one went. It was a blue cup. It had a weird name. I don't remember what it was. Like Cyclix or something like that. Taken forever. All covered with cheese. That's true. It's just, I know they're supposed to be display clams, but still, I don't know. It's still kind of weird. Yeah, you can see my times to clockwork are still pretty long. I don't get it. I don't understand why that's such a problem, but whatever. It was doing okay before I started streaming, but, you know, every little bit of load counts, I suppose. I can close some things, though. Let's see if that helps. Blarg. All right, here we go. Cookware and dishes. Woohoo! I went stealing yesterday, so I should have enough of everything for the crows today. The crows may not be worth it much longer if these load times keep up. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Boom! Take it! Take it! Okay, nice. It's a matter of respect. All right. Need one more, and then we'll go. I know, I'm kind of boring this morning, but that's okay. You can't always be fascinating, right? Somebody is asking for lore on audiobook. And I have some of that. Ah, maybe it's that. Who knows? Who knows? I could see. Perhaps it is that. I wonder if there's some weird update. Yeah, you're a busy person. We were talking about that, how busy we are. I updated in my Discord. I've put up ideas for today. One of them is a water cooler, and the other one is a crane, in case you've ever wanted to build those things. Question of the day, if you feel like answering, is what's your favorite part of the game to do aside from housing, which I think is pretty obvious that we all like housing. Alright, I'm going to put EHT on this one. Yeah, that's already on. Housing hub. So that we can look at a house as soon as I get in. And then we'll move on. But we do not need the libs on. Good, they're all off. Okay. So I've done all of that. You know, it kind of upsets me to a certain level that, you know, I do a lot for the community in terms of, you know, showcasing other people. Not just the stream, but, you know, on the forums, in videos, whatever. And, you know, it seems to be completely ignored as long as my numbers are not where they want them to be. I'm completely irrelevant to them. It's really frustrating. And I don't know how to get my numbers up. I guess it's my time of day. I'm not doing enough 24-hour streams. But anytime I've streamed for a really long time, I haven't gotten any followers out of it. So I don't really know. I'm probably not pushing myself well enough. I'm bad about that. I don't like pushing myself. I'm really quite shy. And that's not something that streamers should be. It is a shame. Also, Jay's and Jelly won yesterday. I gave him the choice between a crate or 175k. He took the 175k. You may not go hold him up now that he is flush with money. That is not acceptable. Do not do that. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything going on. Let me check the Elder Scrolls forum, not forums, Facebook. No holding up of Jay. Not acceptable. What isn't length of time? I'm sorry, what? What am I doing wrong? Oh. You mean streaming? No, it's numbers game. It's a numbers game. I knew that. I know it. I knew that from the start, but the point is that more so that I do a lot for them, and I kind of wish it was. Oh, no problem. No, it's a numbers game. Not how long you've been doing it, but how many follows you have. And I knew that, but it's frustrating because I want, you know, I contribute a lot to the community, and it frustrates me that that's pretty much irrelevant to anything. I should know better, but it is truly irrelevant to anything, and that's sad. All right, let's see. Let's try Michael Zepp's Kvatch Sanctuary Lore Inspired. I'm just trying to be stream team. Partner probably will never happen. I don't have the right numbers. Every day it's like pulling teeth because I don't push myself enough. I mean, every day I get a few follows, but not a lot. I don't ask for subs. I don't care about that. I just want, you know, oh, this isn't done. I just want stream team. Beside that, I don't care. The reason for stream team is really more so about being able to give prizes to people on console, which is not something I can currently do. Let's go to Kasira's Gardens and Estates Zonary. That's the goal. It's less about anything else, really. I just want... Thank you. I don't... You know, I'm not aiming for anything crazy. It's just... I want to be able to do the things that the stream team does. And that's about it. That's all I care about. Partner would be wonderful, but it's never gonna happen. I just don't have the stamina physically to go more than 2 hours, you know? And I have a real job that I have to do every day too. I can't, like, this isn't my job, so I can't just, oh, pretty. I can't just, you know, do this all day long or whatever. Even if my health was permitting, I have other things I need to do. Look at this. How pretty. They've made an entire 22 FX. Those are lovely ones. Yeah, those are magic. How pretty. So yeah, we've got a lovely little garden with floating magic. That is a tragedy. Do not allow that. Non-acceptable. I mean, I refuse. I refuse to live a life without coffee. It'll probably kill me one day, but whatever. Very pretty. I might steal your idea and do the same thing. Alright, what kind of home do we have? They said it was a garden. It's certainly got gardening in it. Other decoration though too. And it has glowies. Sad Cookie is the name of this song. Okay, that's adorable. I don't know what the song sounds like, but it is Sad Cookie. Woo woo. This is somebody's doggo. Yeah. Also interesting lighting up there. Oh, that's the treasure. Okay. And here's the bedroom, where they also do their tailoring. Notice that there's a bunch of music boxes throughout the whole house. Hey Azalea, we can go to your house today. I'm sorry about yesterday, I got distracted. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh crap. So they added another bedroom here up the top. This house still gets me lost, and I own it. That's the funny thing. Oh, they closed this off. Okay. Alright, so here's a problem with EHT. One of the few that really drive me nuts. If you put a sky overlay, unfortunately, some of them in some places don't work, because you'll have this strange. It's because there's after effects that the game itself places on things, so the after effects essentially make this all blacked out. So if you want to do this with the sky, my suggestion would be use an opaque geometrical thing and cover up all of this with a color that goes. There's no other way to block this black and whiteness, or just don't use a sky in certain houses. It's an unfortunate problem, but it's not one that can be solved. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. There is no way for Cardi that he knows of to fix it. So you're gonna have to either go without, yay rainbow, or try that sneaky trick that I just said. And if you want some help on that, I do have a video on how to do it, which should be up on my YouTube. You of the tube. And I'm willing to help you if you don't get it. That is fine. Crafting area. You're welcome. It's something that Cardi and I have talked about because we both want it to work right, and it doesn't. And it's very frustrating to have something like that going on where it's like almost works but not quite. And you know, it was actually, I don't think it was Lavathi who actually came up with the idea of how to do it right, how to fix it and cover it, and that worked out. That's really pretty with the flowers here. Hey, excuse me. Sup? We are exploring a stone eagle. And as I was saying, I'm still lost in this whole house. It's just a completely baffling house to me. Did we go in here? No. Oh, how pretty with all the butterflies. What magic is that? I'm curious. Placed. That. Long. Fairy dust. Fairy dust. It's a weird. It doesn't look like fairy dust. It looks different. Oh well. Beautiful. Maybe he updated how fairy dust looks. It wouldn't surprise me. Alright, one last section over here. Yeah, I mean, I own it. That's the sad part. You'd think I would know better. Hey, Evil Bomb. But I have not done enough decorating in this house yet. Like, I haven't finished decorating my own house of this. I started going in a certain direction and decided that it wasn't where I wanted to go with it. Good morning. So I have to start over, and I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. This is beautiful, though. I love the colors of the fairy dust you chose, making it look like lightning bugs. It's great. Beautiful. Nobody's in the brass citadel, but let's get that over with. So pretty. All right. So, ESO's page is reminding us you can respec your champion points for free for a limited time after launch. Be sure to take advantage of this if you're planning on tweaking your character's builds. So, FYI. Yay! Pride potato. Pride potato when the winds come sleeping down the pane. Oh yeah, just a reminder for those of you who perhaps maybe don't know because you haven't been following. I am in fact doing a Pride Month contest, and I will give you the link. I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. It's funny how much work it actually took to do the poster. I am so bad at screenshots. That's actually, I had to green screen my character and then place it over the picture, because no matter how many times I tried to do a good screenshot, it's really hard to get a close-up on your character with anything other than the inventory screen. It's just very strange. I didn't realize it worked like that, but it apparently does. Azalea, which house is it? We'll go there next. I have no memory. Games and toys, okay. Ruins, okay. Dolls. Games. Grit games. What more? Dolls. Here are your items. Enjoy. Alright, let's go to Azalea's Ayleid Ruins. Hello! Varlasavea. Verlasvia or something. Shroom Army! Alright. Other than that, I don't think there's anything of interest going on in the game. The question of the day in my GM group and content maker group was interesting. One that I have absolutely no input on because I know nothing about it. But the question was, do you think mythics should be allowed for parse submissions? Okay. And so the question to me, I have no idea. I am jealous. I want your woo-woo. The parts never dropped for me. Very pretty. You know, don't hate me, but my memory is shot when it comes to what I've seen and what I haven't sometimes. Sometimes it's remarkable what I remember. Other times it's very unremarkable and unfortunate that I don't remember anything. This is really pretty though, with the plants above it. Ooh, that's a smart idea. That's really good. I've never seen anyone do anything like that. That is really creative. I like it. Fire hazard. It's okay. That crystal in the wall is neat too. Jewels on the wall, and it's smart. These are these tables? Not shelves? They look like tables to me. Phil, thank you so much for the follow. Very appreciated. More than you know. Desperately needing follows. Oh, look at those. It's the Shrimp Army! Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they got little axes. They got little hats on. You love shrooms, don't you? You did that whole other house with mushrooms. Are you... Hello? Yeah, it's hot here too. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. And this is like a shroom cannon with the little poof of... Oh my god. Is that a poof of smoke at the top? Oh my god. I love it. That's so cute. And here's the staves. So these must be the mages helping out. Oh, I love the water spouts. They look fantastic. Oh, it's a fort. Essentially a fort. I get it. I get it. Ooh. This is like Cyrodiil, where they're summoning the portal. So you can go through the portal and go to the different spots in Cyrodiil. Yeah, it's disgusting out right now. What is the temperature right now? It was... Wait a minute, I have it on my screen. Oh, it's only 80, but it's also only 10 something. That is so neat. With the glyphs. So yeah, look, about Cardi, about EHT. I know that each one that comes out lately has been breaking something else. And I know that. You know that. I know that. We both know that. But we have to remember that he's doing it in his spare time for free. He's actually paying for the privilege of hosting our stuff. And I want to help him. I've offered a beta test. It's just really hard to get a hold of him sometimes. So as soon as we get a hold of one another, I will set up a system in which I can beta test before it goes live and make sure that it's working. But until then, I just ask for your patience. I know it's frustrating, but he's, you know, we just have to remember it's all coming from his heart, and he's not always perfect. Although he's a genius, none of us are perfect. Except me, I'm a perfect potato. You know. This is so pretty. But I really like the potato army. They're adorable. What does that say? Oh my gosh. More cannons! I love the cannons as a Civil War person. What? There's nothing wrong with that. You won't get banned for saying that. Streaming is excellent for mental health. I am 100% behind you on that. I completely agree. For the shroom! Death to the shroom eaters! Up until recently, I didn't eat shrooms. I think the having a regular, you know, getting a reason to get up in the morning for me is to stream and be with my potatoes that I love so much. That is tremendous for my mental health. It's fantastically helpful. I'm 100% in agreement with you. In fact, it is my #1 reason for even doing it, is that it makes me feel like I have a purpose in life. Whereas, you know, after my career pretty much tanked because my health tanked, I didn't feel like I had anymore. I didn't feel like I had a purpose. Oh, I love these. Good morning, Edie. So it makes me feel wanted. It makes me feel like I'm good, that I'm providing something. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, very, very good. Let's try this book, Portal Closing 101. That should help. So yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah, I think it's excellent. And I would recommend it for anybody who feels like they want to do that. You know, if they want to get a little bit of a boost, I would say go with, if you want, streaming. Now, streaming, you may not get anything else out of it, but as long as you're doing it for the right reasons. Thank you. Azalea did it. She is in the channel. This is a cute little bookstore. And then she made all of these with greenhouses, it looks like. Here's the you put a dead cat above here. Maybe time for mushroom soup. Keldora. They're cleaning the dishes. I love seeing all the new stuff in here. You've got some really beautiful items. Yeah, I'm supportive of all other streamers. In fact, let me give you a shout out. I am perfectly accepting of other streamers. And in fact, let me give you a follow. You can you can give yourself a shout out anytime you're here. Nothing wrong with any of that. I am super, super pro streamer, help each other out kind of thing. So let me give you a follow. Nope. All right, follow. Followed. You are followed. There you go. Okay, we switch. I will switch to something else. What can I have? I'll do the spring one with a face, so you guys have a face for a little while. No problem. Yeah, oh, you got the corms and the tomatoes. I'm trying really hard to figure out what to do about my timing, but the reality is that when I wake up is pretty much the best time for me to start. It's when I have the most energy because of my poor health. I can't really change that, and I know it's holding me back. Oh, you did the dress. This I remember. The dresses. Or at least the big dress. Yeah, there's a couple of new ones. Where's her booze? Is that booze next to her? No, that's her tail. You can't not give her booze. Poor thing. I know she's sleeping it off, but still. Alright, up we go. It's nice to see the battle on the ramparts and everything from here. I'm amazed at how much you were able to fit in here. This is amazing. There's just so much. There's a second floor as well. Queen Miri, time for some stir fry. Oh my god, you have such a sense of humor, Azalea. You crack me up. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Miri, don't you have to get her to, like, love you in order to get you in here? Get her in your house? Oh, look at that! This is the new music box, Liberation of Leywin. That is super pretty. I really like that. Nice to be able to see it up close like that. I can't hear it because of my sound issues. I have to have my sound off to do this without a headset. But I assume it's good. Oh, shit. Sorry. That looks like you had the hotel rooms again. I remember the hotel rooms. Alright. Those we did, in fact, inspect last time. I remember them. Did I miss anything else other than the hotel rooms? I must have. I know me. I'm terrible. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought that the rapport was difficult. All right. Thank you. It's fun. Yeah, as I understood it, it's not always easy. I pissed them off yesterday. I didn't realize how judgmental they were. I had my, I was doing pick, pick, stab. They don't like you doing pick, stab. Either one of them. I lost rapport with both of them for killing somebody pick, stab. And I'm like, what's the point of having you here? Put them both away. Like, there should at least be one of them that's okay with me doing that. Like, make Miri a thief and her okay with me stealing things or whatever. They are. They're both weenie goody two-shoes. I don't want necessarily a goody two-shoes. Why can't we have... Why can't we have them like a jerk or something, too? You know, not everybody has to be perfect. We need a bad person soon. Well, yeah, that's true. I did do a Blade of Woe. We need a Sithis worshipper. That's what we need. A Nargonian Sithis worshipper would be great. They wouldn't care. Have a shadow scale, an assassin with you. How cool would that be? That's my suggestion. I want a friggin' shadow scale assassin who's gonna be okay with me doing all of that. They'd be like, yay, Sithis! Right? I know, I'm a terrible person. I know, but that requires doing things. And lately, let's be honest, it's like a flippin' job. I just don't have it in me to do all the things I need to do. Literally, if I did everything that I wanted to do to, like, chore-wise, I would have a day's worth of stuff to just do. And I don't know that I have that in me, you know? Plus, not to mention, I haven't even done the quest line yet. Out here, you know. You start up with doing Ritz and the Crows and Southern Elsewhere, and then you've got to see if you have enough to do surveys, and then you need to do your dailies for particular items like the ones out here. If you're still doing the ones out in, you know, with Harrowstorm. Yeah. I mean, maybe they're gonna work on that stuff, who the hell knows. But it's frustrating to me to how much we have to do. And then I'll be able to get to doing rapport, and then I can possibly do some, you know, whatchamacallit, some questing. It's just ridiculous. I can't manage it. It's too much. Kasira, we've done this one, and I don't know why it keeps showing up. It's not, you know, it's not a job, and it shouldn't feel like a job. So it's just too much right now. I need it to feel less jobby. I think, no, the problem too is I'm a terrible procrastinator when it comes to, yeah. I'm a terrible procrastinator when it comes to doing my job, my real job. It can be really, really boring sometimes, and I find it excruciating to just do it without distraction. If I have a distraction in another window, it's helpful. But it takes longer. Right now I'm writing something that should be interesting, which is the first train robbery in the West. It should be fascinating, but it's not. It's, in fact, kind of dull, because I'm doing Nevada right now. Actually, every state has been kind of dull, because not every subject is interesting. I mean, when I get to, like, hygiene, it's all very much repetitive, and I don't get why. It could be engagement, but it just feels like a job. I believe this is that whole section over here. Yeah. I want to say we saw it. She was working on the floor of it at the time. She asked me to come view it. Yes, I think. Although this does look a little different. That's a nice bridge idea. Little spot to sit out here. I do love the willows. I wish they weren't crown. I don't know if they're looking at things the right way or the wrong way. I mean, it certainly sucks us in. Look at that paint. She does art all the time. I love it. So, I mean, they have it right to that extent. It's definitely, you know, engaging in that sense. But I don't know how I feel about it in the long term. Sometimes it's just too much. She's got art in here too, with crystals and flowers and butterflies and some nice clutter. I could have sworn this house looked completely different unless I looked at a different characters of hers. I may have looked at Morelha instead of Dark Esmeralda. I don't remember. This is a shower, an outdoor shower. That drain is one of those cups, I think. That's neat. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for them, because they're really kind of, good morning. They really want to do, there we go. If any of you are streamers and I didn't shout you out, feel free. Do !SO. Anyone can do it, and your name. No @ sign. Oh, look at the more pictures. She does a really good art thing. There's some gambling going on in here too. I've always liked her style. I've always liked her color coordination on things. Look, she went out of bounds. That's cool. I don't think you can get up there, can you? It just looks like a little spot to sit. That's lovely. Okay, that's off, not bugged. This is for the kitty and the pupper to play. Oh, it looks like they're playing together. You're welcome. Gotta support one another, right? It's the way the world gets better out there. It's if we support one another. I really like this. You know, that roof is interesting because it's with the broken ship. I was thinking about doing something with boards, but that actually works for the broken ship too, where you're using poles instead. It's just a thought. Here's a crafting location. Very nice. Some lighting out in the... Oh, sorry, I'm having trouble with my mouse. I think that's it, yeah. Who's in the cage? I don't know, but it has meats in there for him. You know, it always amuses me in a sick way whenever I see people put, they end up putting baby carriages, or not baby carriages, but baby cradles in there, in a cage. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? But it is funny. It's funny in a sick way, but funny. Lots of animules. And this looks like a fishing dock. Lovely. I do not see a banker, though. Perhaps there is no banker. That's okay, I'll allow it. By the way, if you're wondering how I remove all the items from my mail so quickly, it's an add-on called Postmaster, and it is worth every penny. It's free, but it's worth every penny. Good morning. Speaking of streamers, got another one there. All the streamers in the world. We all do it. We all do it. All right. Let's see, what else has taken a while? Let's do Gimme Mai's Lucky Cat Seaview. I've been doing a lot of Gimme Mai lately. You're welcome. Were you building today or recently? And which house are you working on? Better than me, because I am not building lately. Blow your boat. Gently down the stream. Oh my god. I'm so tired of load times. I want less load time, please. Okay, thanks. I know they're bad for everyone though. Repair at certain times of the day. How is that a disaster? What happened? What happened? Seaview Modern Home. And this is a lucky cat, and it's Gimme, who's really talented. She does very unique stuff. Oh, look, it's like a little pirate place. Maybe it's a little kid's pirate, like playhouse. This looks like a basketball. It's a basketball hoop. There we go, a new game that I can post. That is a basketball hoop. How well done. What I mean, that's somebody who looked at something and saw something else. That's amazing. Oh, well, I have that house too, and it doesn't bother me that it's botched too much. Are you going to return it again? Or are you going to work with it? I don't blame you, whichever you do. Wow, this is beautiful. Alright, so we've got... I think... Hello, Ari! Oh, speaking of streamers, we got another one. Woo! Everybody follow Ari, she's awesome. She is a sweetheart, and she does housing, and she's great. And, oh, I know what it's like, but when you start streaming, it's so draining that finding time to watch streams can often be very exhausting. So this is an oven, a double oven, I think. And look at these cabinets. I don't mean this as an insult, but it strikes me as harvest gold. It looks very 1970s harvest gold. There, if you're more builder, try to. Yes, I feel like that's the same thing with Princely. Look at this coffee maker. Oh, Art Deco does require, yeah. So don't go Art Deco. Do something else. Like stabbing. Stab it. Beautiful kitchen. But look at these windows. How modern. Oh my goodness. This is a new thing. A lot of you folks have been doing, understood, like a lot of this work with the bars from Clockwork, I mean, it's not something I've seen before this year. I think Bombson was the first one I saw do it. And then it's just more and more people have been doing this modern style using these bars. And I don't know if it's, is this trendy right now? Or is this just in real life? Or is this just a lot of people realizing that that's a beautiful style? You can make fried potatoes, it's true. I mean, yes, Excuse Me has amazing houses, meaningful, powerful houses that are a lot of fun too. I agree with you 100%. Oh, we've got a treadmill, exercise treadmill. This is called Seaview. And then we've got a blanket over the two beds, makes it look like it's one bed. We've got Vardenfell on the floor. I need to learn more about architecture. I really do. I feel like a failure that I don't know enough of it. Gotcha. So, one of the wonderful things about this house, this property, I should say, is you can ignore the house entirely and just build over the side. You just do not need, you can build so far out and so far up and down that you really don't need to worry about using the house at all. And it gives us beautiful scenery if you want to do, oh, I can't see in here though. Maybe it's just the time of day. It gives you such options because of the fact that you can ignore the house and do something like this. If I had any inspiration, I would love to do something like this. It's a stunning home. Excellent job, honestly. Here are the showers. Beautiful. You got a jacuzzi, toilet. Oh, this poor guy. He's always a poop. He always gets pooped on. Poor guy. It is. It's a gorgeous place. It is. Absolutely. I think she did an amazing job. Kimmy, if I missed anything, you know I tend to miss things, and I apologize for that. If I missed anything, let me know, and I'll come back and I'll look at it. But this is so beautiful, and I really think you've done a spectacular job. I give you, I mean, it's breathtaking when you first come in here, you know? It really is. It's beautiful. I wish I had made this. I would be so proud if I had made this. And you should be too. I do not see a banker, so we'll keep going. Give me my guardianwulf linchal. Non-Semper Aestas roleplay. Apparently, the shadow chick from the Dark Brotherhood, that the daily giver person, bequeather, gives away a lead, but I don't know which one you have to, which thing you have to ask for to get the lead, if it matters at all. It is dreamy. It is. All right, 688 out of 700 were full. Non-Semper Aestas. Guardianwulf. Now, we did another Guardianwulf one the other day, but I'm trying to catch up on the older builds that I've been ignoring, so we're going to tend to see a lot of the same people over and over, and I'm okay with that. Hope you are too. At least until I get caught up. They stayed with the formal garden very close to what it looks like normally, which is almost like a dryish kind of land. Oh, we've got a kitty with noms. It's almost like a dry gardening to an extent. The cypress trees are a little dry. Equipment? Okay, I was asking for equipment, and I was wondering if it was that one. Alright. And then, you know, the hedges, the other plants, they don't require a ton of moisture, which is pretty decent because there's tons of sun in this area. Not that it matters. You can do whatever you want, honestly. You don't need to conform to what the climate looks like it needs. My guess is most of it is on the interior. Although we do have stuff back here. Mostly just the sunflowers I love. I also got other leads. I forget who am I supposed to have Bastion out for antiquities? I gotta look at the list. There's a list out there of all the things that each one likes and dislikes. I think Ollie did it. Excuse me, I'm so sleepy. Alright, main room. Okay, definitely going Imperial. This is a RP home. Imperial RP. You can see already where all the RP stuff is laid out, so people can sit here and have a story about, you know, planning things out and, you know, some sort of caper. And then this is somebody's room. And you could almost tell a story just about the room. Oh goodness, you have to flip between them? That's stupid. This is another bedroom. This one has a bathroom included. A very romantic one. You can keep the tea. I have coffee. Third bedroom. This one's small, but very pretty. Fancy. With the curtain and the plants on top. No, you're fine. Looks like we have makes many soups up here, making us noms, making us soups of all things. In the main room. Look at that shandy. What a great idea! Okay. That is so smart. I need to look up builds for them. I have no idea where to find a build for them. I gotta figure out what's a tank build, what's a, you know, support build or whatever. Do they have support builds? I'm not sure if they have support builds. And then a beautiful spot out here. Lovely home. Very pretty. I like it. It's very Imperial RP. I get it. I like it. Michael Zepp, did one. Quickwag! I haven't done Quickwag in forever. Sci-fi and space. Luria Warlord Tower. Hunter's Glade. I will always take cookies though. All right, I'll take a look. I have to look at my own builds again because they changed things, didn't they? Maybe I'll wait until tomorrow since they're going to change other stuff tomorrow and who knows what they're going to sneak in there. So this is Quickwag's Hunter's Glade. Warlord's Tower with 90 effects. This should be fun. Yay, Stormraven, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Hack the Minotaur, who's that? I don't know that person. It's an interesting name. So, you know, I don't know that I've ever realized that that was there. I probably should have, but oh, I'm sorry, guys. The text is currently messed up because in the last update, Cardi kind of messed them up, and I apologize for that. And I'm apologizing to Quackwag. In fact, I'll come back after he fixes it so I don't ruin it for Quackwag. I think it would be sad to not get their text. And I'll come back to this. I'm sorry. I just don't want to mess it up. Viper Shadows, Coastal Living, 20, hundings, no special name to it. Let's see what's in there. I'll come back to it, I promise. I just don't want to ruin somebody's build because I can't read the text, you know? And I know he's going to get it fixed. I just don't know when. I haven't heard back from him. I don't know what's going on with him. Well, I'm a DPS, but I can do a lot on my DPS without dying. So, I'm pretty survivable DPS, I guess I would say. I have not heard back from him. I just checked my emails. That's not like him to go this long without saying anything, but usually he'll at least check in. Oh, that's interesting. All right. We've got 600 out of 600. There's another person here, perhaps Viper. Not sure. Let's grab some of those. I like that with the... Those actually fit really well with the location. I wonder if they did a lot of stuff outside in the back. It's just work, you know? It's just one more thing that I have to do work to do is to look up a build. It's frustrating. This is very lovely. Oh, treasure area. Apparently J Hart is the treasure. They'll never have a golden potato, I'll tell you that. Very sad. I wish they had a golden potato. Here's Numisma serving up some noms. I'd eat that. Look at all those ribs. That looks delicious. That's an interesting choice. One I like, to put fabricant trees in the house. Because I believe that fabricant trees could grow right out of the rock. Because they're metal. Makes a lot of sense. So I think if you're gonna have trees growing out of a rock, that'd be the way to go. Not a bad idea at all. Yeah, just go to all your homes. I mean, that's not too hard to go to all your homes, but it can be annoying. That's true, I'm in it. That's Lucian. It's wild, but I don't know that they'd make a gold one just for Lucian. Look at this little circle. Okay, there's a couple of cool things going on in here. First of all, the circles of pillows, and it's beautifully done. Secondly, they've got the Khajiit glyph, but it's sunken down low enough that it's on the carpet itself. That's just really neat. I know. But sometimes it's nice to visit your work, right? Sometimes it feels good to go visit your own work and see it all over again and see what you've accomplished. Here's the crafting area. And then we have Trinimac. If you guys are into Skyrim still, there's an add-on called, or there's a mod that's called Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's all about snow elves and Trinimac and stuff like that. It's excellent. It's additional content. It's amazing. I would really suggest trying out if you're still into doing that kind of thing with Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, that's why with the last one, Snowmelt, I made it into a closet on purpose. So beautiful. That that case is just a really... Oh, look at the way the light's shining off of the mud crab. That's great. I'm going to step back to see a better view. The Nimbus just kind of slows me down. So that's difficult, but everything else is just perfect. And then you've got the guar up there. It's a fun build. There's a lot going on in here. Let's see what they did outside. Did they go up on the ceiling? Roof, rather? Doesn't look like they did anything in the water. Huh. I would have assumed that they did something back here, but they didn't. There's nothing back here. Ooh, shoot! Hey, I got lucky I didn't die! That mod is incredible. Not only is that mod incredible, but it's accurate. I've learned so much about the lore that I never knew. I had to look it up and confirm that they were correct about everything. And so far, I haven't found a single mistake. I love it. It's such an incredible feat, that mod. But, you know, they haven't finished the second one, Odyssey. No problemo. You don't have to be here to win. Just have to be here to enter. And if you win, I just need to know your username so that I can send you a prize. Alright, let me switch characters. There may have been. I might have missed it. But I didn't see anything else up there, so I'm not sure. When we start loading up my character, I'm going to use a quick bathroom break, but I'll be right back. But anyway, so I really wish I could get a hold of Ice Cream Assassin. It's for Skyrim. It's called Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's for Skyrim Messy. It's excellent. If you're interested in Snow Elves or Trinamac, both of those are really for you. Fascinating stuff. Actually, even just learning about Morahouse and Alessia and all the first era stuff that perhaps is a little unclear because it's all like really mythical and weird. That's a good, if you're into that stuff too, like Pelennor and all that. I've never really understood the first era stuff, so learning about it, you know, by interacting with it was interesting. Oh my god, take longer, why don't you? No, neither have I. I went back for a reason. I forget what it was. And I ended up getting sucked in again. Not just you. It looks like mine's having trouble too. Alright. Let me just quickly make sure she has the right stuff on. Oops, wrong character. This one. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I do EHT, community. FCO can go off. Housing hub needs to be on. That can go off. Alright. I will be right back. Very lore focused. about Legacy Night Raven is that it's pretty much a stand. What? What happened? It's pretty much a standalone Night Raven. So you know, just in adding that one mod, you don't have to do anything else. It should be. It's kind of like a suite of mods itself, all mixed into one. So it handles a lot of things. What happened? If you feel like doing it. You don't want to get sucked in and not see the light of day for a couple of months if you're the kind of person I am with Skyrim. I should never have reloaded it. I've replayed it like 4 times since I reloaded it. It's a bad move on my part. Dangerous. Never thought it would happen to me. It's not like from Penthouse Letters or something. I never thought it would happen to me. There's some glitches out there for sure. I've had some pretty funny glitches. I've been stuck in place. I've had all sorts of funny things. Whoopsie doodle. That's some funny stuff. Not even underwear? Well, you never know. I may have enough carapaces and stuff now that I've been doing other stuff. So let's see. Carapaces, hides. I definitely have enough hides. Daedra husks and hides. Foul hides. Here we go. Look at that. I have enough for once. For once! I got enough. Well, if you want to basically play porn, you could always just go on Skyrim and plug in any of the add-ons that are adult-oriented. There's a lot of them. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever makes people happy. Who cares? Who cares? Empty bank on that cat. It's the same thing as your regular bank. It should be exactly the same. You have to either expand your bank, or you have to I don't know, it's the same exact thing. Or clear some stuff out from your bank. Alright. She's just a regular... She's just the bank. I mean, she's just a portable bank. That's all she is. Alright. Guardianwulf we just did earlier. 29 days. Who's this? Rainicorn? Are you on, Rainicorn? Keely? I don't think Rainicorn's on. So let's go to Keely's Hall of the Lunar Champion into the woods. I don't know. I think she's really useful. She's a super useful, she's a super useful added thing. I use her all the time. Or do you mean my character thing I look like right now? I'm the lawyer cat. Alright, see you later, Ula. No problem. Alright, here we are. Helio release into the woods. Keely is a sweetheart. Oh, don't be sorry. Real life, you know? Make sure you enter potato, though. Here you go. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful carriage. Oh, that's beautiful. What a great job you've done. That's a combo, isn't it? Of multiple things. Upside down. That's really smart. So this cart is upside down. So you get the wheels. As long as you hide the wood in the, whatever you have in the ground, it looks, I mean, that's pretty spectacularly done. Woofy! The big bad wolf. Oh no! It's Little Red Riding Riding-a-Zombie! I love it! Oh my god! That's so funny! I love it! Little Red Riding-a-Zombie. Keely, that's adorable. It's so adorable. Oh, people getting pulled into the vines. That's, you know, pretty awful, but that's how it goes. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. I love it. Mm-hmm. Such a simple little trick, and yet so clever and so smart. I never would have thought of it. I think it's excellent. Yep. Uh-oh. I think we have a Rapunzel. It's bread. Holy crow, the amount of bread you had to use for that. Those are those, braided breads. But dang if it doesn't look real. Oh, you poor thing. The amount of bread you had to use. Can you get up there? Can you see it, Rapunzel? I mean, it would be kind of weird if you could. Because isn't the whole point you have to climb the hair? I don't think you can climb the hair, sadly. You can look up, though. Really cool. And then I think she did a different one per section, which makes sense because that's a lot of items right there. Oh, you can kind of see her. I think she's made of bread. It's hard to see what she exactly looks like, but I think she's made of bread. I'm not sure. It's a fun home. It is. It really is. I did Guarpunzel, but Guarpunzel isn't as good. Guarpunzel, I just used what was it? I just used wheat. Yeah, builders are amazing lately. All right, so everybody's eating. Is this the Mad Hatter? Is this the Tea Party? No, this is something else. Everybody's dead. Oh goodness, what happened here? What are they doing with their arms? What is this one? I'm sure when it comes to me, I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm such a moron. How did I not know? Burning stuff. Burning spinning wheels. There's a curse. Sleeping Beauty? Sleeping Beauty. That's what it is. Everybody's asleep, not dead. And here's the spinning wheel, the magic spinning wheel with the light coming off of it. Okay, that's super clever. And Numisma is Sleeping Beauty. That's great. I get it. First, you know, it's hard when you only have corpses to work with, but it makes perfect sense. These people were dancing. And then when they fell asleep, they all kind of plopped down. The king and queen, everybody just sort of fell asleep where they were. It's brilliant, Keely. Took me a minute, but I got it. And when I got it, it all made sense. All made sense. Alright, let's see if Little Red Riding Azabi is heading in the right direction. Or if she's lost. Alright, so here's just the house. Some wood cutting. And we have a little spot kitchen. It's a place to eat. It's Grandma! Oh no! Oh, Keely, that's fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's fantastic. You nailed it in this house. I love it. I absolutely love it. Too funny. That's hilarious. I do too, yeah. The Solitude Brides are great. They sacrificed a lot of slots for it, but I think it all worked out. It's just too adorable. Alright. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. I loved it. Too funny. I wish Vardenfell didn't take so long to load. I shouldn't have gone to Vardenfell. I should have gone somewhere that takes less time to load. Sorry for the delays. I really don't know what's causing it anymore. I used to know. I thought. But I guess I was wrong. Because I've disabled all of those things and it's still doing this. You got it. I'll switch. I'll switch. I'll switch. What will I switch to? Let me see what's out there. It's Luna, and no, nothing's loading. I'll wear a jellyfish hat. Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated. We're very chill here. We're chill and we're weird. We're silly. We have no shame. We wear silly filter hats. Including jellyfish ones. Oh, it's slowing me down though. It is also known as the Netch Hunter hat that we got last month. Oh my lord. Why is it taking so long? You know, I hate people lately. They're all like, it takes me 9 seconds. It takes me 13 seconds to zone. I'm like, you guys need to see how long it takes me. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's a filter on Snapchat. It's a Snapchat filter called Snap Camera. As long as you download the program, you can use it. Just download it, select it in OBS instead of your camera, and it works with your camera and puts this on it. I don't like mine. I don't know. It could be. I'm not sure. Somebody said something about Windows updates. I mean, I assume I have all my Windows updates because I have it auto updating, but maybe there's some that it's waiting to install. I don't know. I have to check. I really need to get my husband to take a good look at it. Face rig is a lot harder to do. I would not mess with face rig because also it costs a lot of money if you want the good ones. It's a lot more complicated to set up. Let me show you how easy this is. Just one moment. I mean, maybe, but I'm not having that problem with anything else. Oops. All right. So you see this? This is how simple it is. All right. We take OBS. You know OBS. This is what OBS looks like. Sorry about the tons of like inception, but if you do this video capture device instead of your camera, see that? Your camera? Just pick Snap Camera. Done. That's it. And then as long as you have the program running, you can just change it to whatever you want. See? Super easy. Super easy. Alright, game capture. Here we go. So yeah, that's how you do it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them about streaming. I know it's really hard to get started. Harder than if you do it with, you know, tricksy things like that. It's different. It can be harder, but very simply streaming perhaps is simple, but I didn't find it simple. I had to watch a lot of videos. Then again, I'm getting old. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I don't find things as simple as I used to when I was in my 20s. You know, like in my 20s, I never had trouble with tech stuff. Now I'm 44, and I tell you, I have trouble with tech stuff all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'd say it's just me getting old, but my husband says it's not, because he's older than me. You know? And he's probably right. Alright, next. Guardianwulf we did. Kitten. We'll do Kitten's Frisky Farmer's Pub. Kitten 620. Yeah, but feel free to ask me questions. I'm happy to do. Oh, I was going to do a silly one. I'll do a kitty. Takes so long and so many videos I had to watch and still struggled with it because the videos get out of date within seconds. Because like things change so fast a lot of times that it's hard to keep up with everything. But you know, once you learn how to do it, you know, and it gets simpler every time. Alright, so we're in Kitten 620's home. She's got a lovely bar here. Got that all nicely laid out. Got some pastries and bread. It's just frustrating. And I know I could do better if I did it at different times or different things. This might be a register. That's cool. But you know, it's a process. It's a learning process. It takes time to figure all this out and try different things. Oh, of course, anytime. That's what I mean. I'm just here to help, whether it's with building or streaming or your life, I'm happy to help. That gives me meaning. So, grymhearth, it is beautiful. I think this is for RP, based on what I think the thingy said. Oh look, they're drying wheat. And they're growing herbs. Maybe for the food downstairs? What's in here? I never know if there's gonna... Okay, I can't interact with that. That's fine. Wonder what... Is this a brewery? You may have your game over your, here. Let me show it to you. You may have, see this game capture? You need to have that open. You may have, you need to have your video capture device in front of it. Otherwise your video, if you put it behind it, you won't see you. When you're playing a game, it captures it by looking for any full screen application. So once you start your game, it'll cover you up unless you have this in front of game capture. So that's your problem right there, I'm betting. So it's all about the order in which you put those things. So try moving your game capture to behind your video capture. And there's something, I'm betting this is a brewery. I can speak, really I can. This has to be them making wild brews. Very cool. That is odd. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Then that would be the only thing I could think of. Don't know why it wouldn't do that. All right. Okay, next. Turkinoff, we went to your Hogwarts. I don't know why it shows me as if we didn't. What time is it? We got 15 minutes. Let's see. We did a lot of these peoples. Wow, 47 days. Kakaku's Temple of the Eight Grand Psijic? Yes, make him aware. I don't know. J Bones. I could swear that I've seen some of these. I don't know what's up with it. I don't think it's keeping good records. But I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and I don't have that problem. That's exactly what I'm using. I maybe just start a whole new scene and start it over again. That could be a way to do it. Oh, beautiful, J-Bone. Oh my goodness, look at all that money. Look at all that money. Wowzers. That's cool. What a striking entrance. Go up the mushrooms to get over it. I mean, I getcha. At a certain age, all my brains fell out. Then again, I'm dealing with some illnesses, and so I think part of my brains falling out was entirely related to that. 694 items out of 700. We got a lot of cave stuff in here too. Oh wow, that's a cool tree. Yeah, I'm like, look at all that money. Look at it all. We're very red over here. Yes, very pretty. I guess this is the vampire section. And this must be yellow. Yeah, I got cancer when I was 30, and my health just started deteriorating then. I have rheumatoid arthritis. Had to quit my real job. I was an attorney. I am an attorney still, but I don't practice. Blue in the middle. Once I got RA, I mean, my health just went in the toilet. Look at that throne. Oh, that's beautiful. It would, wouldn't it, Azalea? It's true. That is so beautiful, though. That throne is something else. I never would imagine to have put all those things together. Oh, it's even bigger than I thought. If you back up, look at the comet down the middle. That's something else. That's the centerpiece, of course, for sure. Very cool. Isn't that beautiful? This is very pretty too. All these trees. Wow, there's a lot going on in here. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it might be also there's stuff on the bottom floor. Oh wow, there's a lot here. Wowzers. I wonder if this is all interaction stuff. There's some sort of machine. Oh wow. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't know, it depends on the person. Like, some people take months and months. Then there's other people who can spit them out like nothing. You know, like a couple of days. It really depends on the person. Let me see. Let me see the color shifts. Alright, let's check real quick. Bloom. I don't know. I can't tell. Let's see if we can reset it. No, I don't think there's actions going on, but... See, different people have different speeds. Plus, it all depends on the complexity of the build. Like Rapunzel took 2 seconds, you know, because it's just a silly little nothing. Yeah, Rapunzel was just silly. I just popped it together and I was done. But then there's other homes that can take months and months for me to finish. And that's the truth. Yeah, I'd say that's fair with 6, unless it's like a little thrown together thing like this was, which took minutes. They do take at least 2 days, I would say. At least. This one was so stupid simple that it didn't take long at all. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load though. Alright, everyone, exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU. Anybody on those 2 servers, make sure you enter. I give away 50,000 gold every single day, and I'm going to be pulling it shortly. This is my Rapunzel, whose wall needs to go back up. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. See? It's Rapunzel, but with a guar. And it appeared fully done in my head. So I just had to basically go grab the stuff and put it up. And that's all it took. But that's the whole build. And so, of course, that only took a couple of minutes. I love Rapunzel, too. She's my favorite. Shut the bag! Alright. So, we're going to pull it shortly. Let me see who's going right now so that I can start the raid. You haven't seen Gorpunzel? Oh. Yeah, no, seriously, I get it. There's other ones that are stupid easy, stupid hard that take me forever. I think my Pariah's Pinnacle took me a really long time. What's Bethesda's special events going on? Huh. Who else is doing a Pride contest? Casual? Or are you doing it yourself? Because I'm doing a Pride contest. I just announced it yesterday. I didn't think anyone else has done it, and I'm really curious to know who else is, because it would be awesome for me to promote it. If it ever loads. Ishibu, okay, cool, cool. I will check that out. Now this one took me probably months. I mean, you wouldn't think, right? It doesn't look like it would take you months, but it was the first house that I ever made structural. I've never built a freestanding home before with structures. So this was me learning how to do EHT. Okay. This was me learning how to make walls work, how to make floors work, how to all of that. So this was a learning experience, and that's why it took so long, I guess. But you know, we each have something that takes us a little longer, and for me, it was this. And then so this one took me months, and you wouldn't think, because it doesn't look like complex, but when you don't know what you're doing, it becomes complex. Now it feels kind of empty, like I'm missing stuff, but I'm not changing it. It was a product of its time. All right. Yeah, do something that lets you explore it. Challenges you to learn how to do it. I think that's what made it interesting, to be honest with you. All right, let's start the raid. I'm going to raid off to Lunaromi. We're going to start the raid, and then I'm going to pull the contest. And the winner is Phil 50. Congratulations! What server are you on, Phil, and what's your username there, so I can send you the 50,000 gold? What a welcome! Are you on NA or EU? That's wild. You got it. I'll send you the money. Congratulations, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, and happy building.
Ooh! What's that? For the Kathringi title canoe?